Spinning rods versus casting fishing rods. What's the best fishing rod? What's the difference? In this KastKing fishing tackle video, we'll talk about what's the difference between spinning and casting fishing rods, and what is the best fishing rod, a casting rod or a spinning rod. This KastKing video revisits the debate of what is the best fishing rod, a spinning rod or a bait casting rod. The best rod, or if you prefer the term the best fishing pole, whether a casting rod or a spinning rod, is the one that best matches what you are fishing for, what fits your fishing budget, and in some cases, what size you are. We will break it down and explain what the difference is between spinning rods and casting rods. Those new to angling can become overwhelmed with the choices of fishing rods. Not only are there casting rods and bait casting reels that go with them, and spinning rods and their associated fishing reels, there are different length rods, thickness, number of fishing line guides, 1-piece, 2-piece, or more piece fishing rods. Then there's rod power, action to consider. There's also a lot to decide. Then there's the cost. For this discussion, we'll stick with what is the difference between spinning and casting fishing rods. Then you can decide what is the best fishing rod for you. What are casting rods used for? The bait casting rod and reel combo is undoubtedly the king when it comes to a lot of, but not all of, popular fishing techniques. Bait cast rods are considered a must for bass fishing. Two of the most used bass fishing lures, jigs and crankbaits, are almost always fished on a bait caster setup. Casting rods are preferred here because of their great accuracy and typically stiffer backbones. That helps set the hook and pull bass out of heavy cover. They are more often used for heavier baits. Bait cast reels that are available in a wide range of different gear ratios can be selected for different baits. So what is a spinning fishing rod? With spinning tackle, you can cast very lightweight lures. It is the perfect setup for finesse fishing. This is because with a spinning reel, when you open the bail, the fishing line comes off the reel without effort and without having to turn the entire spool. Spinning rods have a big advantage here for light lures. Although a big spinning rod such as a surf casting rod can throw huge baits long distances, a spinning rod has a much bigger first line guide than a casting rod because the fishing line comes off the spool in large loops. The differences between the spinning rod and casting rod are on a spinning rod, the spinning reel hangs below the rod. It has a much larger first line guide to gather the line. It can cast very light baits and lighter fishing line, and typically have a much soft overall feel to the backbone, which is not a bad thing. It's just different. The spinning rod has a much more parabolic bend that covers more of the rod blank. The casting rod reel sits on top of the rod. There's usually a trigger on the rod. It has a smaller first guide since the fishing line pretty much comes straight off the bait casting reel. It offers much greater casting accuracy and has more power to set the hook and pull fish out of dense cover. The casting rod will bend more at the tip for sensitivity, then the blank stiffens quickly for power. So what is the best fishing rod? In a spinning versus casting rod debate, it really depends on the technique you're using and what kind of fish you are targeting. Neither is bad. In a given fishing situation, there will be a best rod to use. Typically for most bass fishing scenarios, the casting rig offers more accuracy and more power, so it's the winner when that's needed. For freshwater finesse fishing, a light to medium spinning setup, or for inshore saltwater fishing, a heavier spinning combo wins. A lot of times, the best rod comes down to personal preferences for the type of rod and reel you are more comfortable with. Then, it comes down to the best tool for the job for the type of fishing you're doing. For more educational fishing videos, please subscribe to the KastKing channel and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching Spinning Rods versus Casting Fishing Rods. What's the best fishing rod? What's the difference?